Last week, the Nigerian Downstream and Midstream Regulatory Petroleum Authority alleged that the Dangote Refinery is still at the pre-commissioning stage and has not been licensed. The Chief Executive Officer of the regulatory body, Farouk Ahmed, while speaking with journalists in Port Harcourt, also claimed that the Dangote Refinery only produces between 650 to 1,200 parts per million, and so their quality is much more inferior to imported quality.
I know you've been following on what was happening, what was going on within the week, even till now. The CEO of Nigerian Downstream and Mainstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, Farouk Ahmed, who has faced a lot of backlash with Nigerians. The attack follows the accusation which he alleged that Dangote's refinery is trying to monopolize the sector. And he's now asking Dangote, or he's now saying that Dangote is producing poor quality products, and he's going to flood the market with this poor quality products. Because of that, Nigerians on social media, mainstream media, everywhere are calling for his resignation, asking for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to sack him. I'm not part of those who are calling for his sack. But if you really understand what Farouk Ahmed is saying, you realize that all this we're talking about is the measurement of ppm in the refined product, which ppm means parts per million in the refined product. And all these are just like an unborn fuel in engine exhaust, or the quantity of sulfur content in diesel fuel that Mr. Ahmed is talking about here. The lesser, the better when it comes to ppl. In America runs with 10 ppl or 15 the mass. Even in Ghana, on 1st July 2027, in line with the new government policy, the Vice President of Ghana, Alhaji Mohamedou Bawumia, announced that Ghana has revised its sulfur content from 3,000 ppm to 50. Why is ppm important? The lesser, the better. Why is it important? According to Mr. Bawumia or Dr. Bawumia, he said that it will help reduce respiratory disease. Sometimes we don't understand that this thing we're talking about has to do with our life, our respiratory system, our respiratory health. It's not just about having all the refineries producing, but let us think about the quality they are producing for the market. If not, we are going to have another pandemic of respiratory disease. So I'm rooting that these people should sit down and look at the situation and come up with agreeable measures to improve the ppl. At least 50 is good. Dangote has assured that they are just starting, but as time goes on, there's going to be improvement on the sulfur content of their produce. So I'm asking Nigerians to be patient, let the process take effect. But I don't support the idea of Dangote saying that he's ready to sell the refinery to NNPC for them to manage it. It will not work at all. After all, if you look at recently, NNPC has spent $4 billion trying to revive Kaduna, Port Harcourt, and Warri refinery, and none of the refineries are operational as we speak. So if you leave Dangote refinery to them, they're going to kill it. And according to Sahara report, you realize that NNPC are not even interested in making profit or balancing the sheet for people to see the output they are giving us. According to Sahara report, NNPC spent 7.3 billion naira in entertainment just within 16 months. Are they there just to entertain themselves, take vacations, take their friends and their families and their side chicks to different countries to go and vacate and enjoy their life? They don't care about the outputs or the profit that they're supposed to make from the business they are running. The same NNPC we are talking about have lost billions in their deal or in their sales to African West liquefied petroleum gas LPG earning. They have lost billions. They have been recording losses all these years. So how are you going to leave them to manage the refinery that Dangote built with $20 billion? If you see Dangote's net worth, Dangote is worth $20 billion according to Forbes. So, and he has put all that money. Example, all the money in Dangote's refinery is his. It means that he has put his life in that refinery. So how are you expecting him to leave it for NNPC to run? I don't support that idea. I want Nigerians to be objective in these issues and look at it and request that these parties should meet and see how they can find lasting solution. But for Dangote to relinquish the refinery for NNPC to run it, I don't support that idea. And everywhere meaning Nigerians should not support such idea. We are talking about attracting foreign investments in the country. The local investors are not being encouraged. And when they come to the market, try to compete in the market, these people use their kickbacks and other means to frustrate them from functioning in the market. And most of these businesses are dying, and we're not able to attract foreign direct investment. So I ask Nigerians to observe and ask the president to send the people who are supposed to sit in this matter, for them to sit on this matter and find a lasting solution. That is what I'm rooting for. But Dangote should not allow NNPC to run his refinery. They will kill it. It will be dead on arrival.